Hey guys, I thought I'd actually show you the new setup at the moment for my Funko Pops. Cause I've got so many, they are taking up a lot of space. So I thought I'd rearrange the layout a bit and just a couple of little updates with the collection itself. So I'll move him back where he was. And this is the setup. It takes up a ton of less space than what it did before. It's not ideal because I'd like to see the actual pops themselves, but it lets me have all the collection all set out. It's neat. I do like it. I'm not saying I don't like it. I do like it. It's just not exactly what I would want, because you just see the concept art and not the actual pops themselves. And a little update is my Batman vs Superman replacement ones have arrived. I did message Pop in a Box, there they are, before, and they said Superman was out of stock and they were going to message me to arrange what was happening with Wonder Woman and Aquaman. They said that they were either going to refund me for Superman or give me a a pop up to the value of $9.99. So I chose Loki, because I had it in stock. They then messaged me the day after, because just about an hour after I sent that email asking for Loki and just to send the other two out, an hour after that, these pops arrived. Wonder Woman, Aquaman and Superman. So I made a video previously say maybe I'll be getting free pops, which would be cool, but Pop in Box obviously clicked on and sent me an email saying that these ones had been sent out. They were all in stock at the time and I should get the ones shortly, which is the ones I did receive. So no, I'm not getting any free pops at the moment, which is a bit of a shame, but oh well. I'm happy with the ones I've got. I'm happy with the set out. This is Hijinx's, so that's all hers, all her Funko Pop. Well, almost all her Funko Pops. Those ones are mine. The custom ones are mine. That's the little knickknacks. All the little figurines are mine. This one is hers. It's the only one she doesn't collect in the box. It's just the only one that she has in box, which is Iron Man Stealth Armor, and it is a New York Comic Con exclusive, circa to 1,000 pieces. This is the first one, or first Funko thing that we have that is actually to a limited amount of pieces. Yes, we have like New York Comic Con things. We've had other Comic Con items and other like limited edition ones, but never to a certain amount of pieces. So this one she paid £13 for, which is more expensive than standard Orbs by about £5, but not actually too expensive. It's actually glued in the box, like the box itself is glued, so you can't get into it very easily, because it is supposed to be displayed inside this box. I think it looks really cool. She collects Dorbs more than I do. As you can see, she's got about 4 or 5 Dorbs, and I've got 3. So I don't collect Dorbs as much. I do like Dorbs. If I did get some Dorbs, that'd be fine. They would be out of the boxes because they do take up a lot of space in the boxes. Same, I'm not a big Mopies collector, but if I got them and say a bump thing, I wouldn't throw them away. Obviously for me it's more about the pops. I'm still waiting on my Pop in a Box subscription. Mine's taking ages this time. I say that and then it'll be like 10 minutes after the video upload this video will come. It always seems to happen. It does a lot. One thing that I've not actually done, because it's actually wedged in here, my John Diggle Pop arrived. I ordered this from Forbidden Planet maybe over a month ago, maybe even 2 months ago. Got delayed for a while and it now arrived, which I'm really happy because that means I have almost completed the entire Arrow set. The only one that I'm missing is Unmasked Arrow. My Flash set looks absolutely tiny. Because there's only 5 pops in the set anyway, so I need Unmasked Captain Cold and Unmasked Flash to finish that set, which I'm really happy with. One thing I'm a little bit annoyed at, I guess, not really annoyed, is with Marvel Collector Core, that's obviously for Marvel pops and merchandise every 2 months. This Funko released a DC version, which is Legion of Collectors, and I was as soon as I heard about it, I was like, yes, I need this. I'm desperate for it. It's got one of the exclusive Batman vs Superman pops that I need to finish my set with. Yes, went onto the website and it's US and Canada only. So I was like, no, that's fine. The first one, they did that with the Collector Core, US and Canada only for a bit. That's fine. They've announced the second one, which the theme is DC's TV. So that's Supergirl, Arrow, and Flash. Saw the little mini trailer on the YouTube page. Looked amazing. I went, yes, they must be able to do it to the international now. Went on, nope, still US and Canada only. So I'm not very impressed that it's still US and Canada only. A lot of people are saying it's DC saying it is for marketing, that they're not willing to go to international, which I think is kind of a silly reason to not go international given the amount of people that want it. You think maybe, oh, if we go international we'll earn a lot more money, but apparently not. Hopefully it'll be before it ends, because I am not willing to spend £60 on the box when I can get £30 from the site when it comes to international. If that's the thing, when it comes to international, I can easily buy the box, like I did with the Avengers box to get the Hulkbuster. I bought that one, but like probably close to a year, nearly a year after it originally came out. But I can just wait until it actually comes out. Legion of Collectors comes out international, and then back order the DCTV, hopefully, if they still have it in stock, and the Batman vs Superman one. I've got the Collector Core for April on order, which is the Civil War box, which I'm really looking forward to. I'm not sure what it's going to be, given the other ones, because a lot of people were speculating with the Deadpool one that it was just going to be like Unmasked Deadpool or something like that, but it is a completely dynamic pop, so I'm quite curious at what the new pop's going to be for Civil War. I'm thinking it could be something to do with maybe Falcon. I'm not sure, but yeah, this is softly just also this video is just sort of showing off the new layout and just sort of pop rambling, I guess. I know Free Comic Book Day is coming up soon. I think it is May 7th, I think is the date for Free Comic Book Day, International Free Comic Book Day, where comic book stores have a selection of free comics that comic book creators like Marvel, DC, and independent creators give them to basically hand out for free. I love going to Free Comic Book Day. The local store, well, when I say, well, it is kind of local, I guess. It's 50 minutes, nearly an hour on the train to get there, called Geekaboo. And I went there last year all dressed up, and it was amazing. They had big tables set out at, because so say the store is set out like this area that's blank. Front of the store's here. They had all the normal merchandise all set out like normal, the big wall of pops. You went to the back of the store and they'd moved all their t-shirts and apparel to the front of the store and had a huge big long table set up. Each table had all the free comic books that form Free Comic Book Day. Like, they're just all standard comics that all the different comic book stores would get, and there's about 25 comics. So they had them all lined up on tables, but at the end of each table they had about 24 big boxes full of old comics, just random comics, and you were allowed to take as many as you wanted. If you wanted to take the box, you could take the box, but it was like they'd sorted them out into, say, Deadpool, Captain America, The Flash, DC, Marvel. They just tried to set them out as best they could. So there's people also trying to find what series they wanted, which was a lot of fun. I think me, Hijinks, and our stepdad ended up leaving with about 200 comics just from that store alone. We then jumped from there to Forbidden Planet, where they weren't as organised. Instead of putting the free comic books at the back of the store, and the store in Glasgow, their store's set are a little bit weird. It's sort of also all the stuff at the front, but they've got like a little back room where they put like their high-end comic books and games and things like that. And it does have a huge big table. So I thought maybe, they'll use that area, put all the free comic books in there so everyone's out the way. No, they put it right at the front of the door and then was yelling at people to hurry up and move. they didn't have any offers on for Free Comic Book Day, which is a bit weird, and a little bit annoying. One thing I'm looking forward to the most for this Free Comic Book Day is if the UK are going to get the Funko Free Comic Book Day Special Edition Dorbs. Funko have announced that they're doing 2 Dorbs for Free Comic Book Day. Tony Stark and Steve Rogers for Civil War. They are only for Free Comic Book Day, but I don't know if they're going to stay in US and Canada or they will go international. If they go international, I'll definitely be buying them. But if they are just US, then it's going to be a lot more difficult to actually get and be a lot more expensive. If they are just for the US only, I probably won't end up buying them because again, it's not that I'm a huge fan of Dorbs. It's not that I hate Dorbs. It's just I'd rather if I got them for a special event or something like that, like Free Comic Book Day, or was given them in a box or something like that, like say Collecticore, great, I love it. But I don't willingly go out and buy Dorbs if it's just to complete the set of Dorbs. The only reason I bought my Riddler Dorb is because I freaking love the Riddler, which is why I bought the Dorbs. I also bought the Ultron Dorbs because I really wanted it for the Collecticore. When this is before I'd actually bought the Collecticore, so I now actually have a Ultron Dorbs for sale because I got the Collecticore and it now came with a Dorbs that I don't use, and the other Dorbs is my Deadpool one, which came in Collecticore as well. But yeah, I really hope they do the Free Comic Book Day Dorbs. They obviously won't be free; you'll have to pay for them, but they're only for Free Comic Book Day, which I'm really excited for. It is a while away, but hopefully, well, I'm not gonna have a costume ready for that. I'm still trying to get my costume ready for Comic Con. I go to MCM Comic Con every year with Hijinks. I've been going every year since it's come to Scotland, so I think that's been about 4 years now it's been here in Scotland. Something like that. It's been about 3 or 4 years. And this year I'm planning on going as Bob, Agent of Hydra. I don't know if I'll be making my costume this year because there'll be quite a lot of detail to get into. I think I could buy like a green morph suit with make sure it's got a hood, cut the hood into a certain way, put some white eyes on it and get a bunch of pouches, a ton of pouches. I think it could work and get like yellow wellies, like Wellington boots, and yellow gloves. But yeah, I think it could work. But yeah, before this video runs on too long, I'll quickly whack onto the end of it for... apparently, I've been saying his name wrong, which I do apologise. Instead of being a C Collector and Boxer, it's Collector and Boxer. I've always read it as C Collector for some reason, but Collector and Boxer, which we have been sort of discussing to do mystery box exchanges, which we think we'll go through Pop in a Box with. Because Pop in a Box, we're both subscribers, we'll get free post and packaging. All we would do is put each other's addresses into it with our YouTube names, and it would send to that address. So say he sent me a wish list, I could buy imagine 2 or 3 pops from it, send it to his address, and he wouldn't know about what pops are on the way, which would be fun. But also we're trying to set up, if he has picked what he wants, is I go to Geeky Booth, the comic store near me, and pick up some Funko mystery minis for him. They are a lot cheaper to get in the UK than they are in Norway, where he is, and so I would also pick them up, send them to him, and let him unbox them. We have almost literally any mystery mini you can think of, we've got over here. They're not hard to find. Maybe some of the newer ones are a little bit difficult to find, but between Geeky Boo and Forbidden Planet, we can find them easily. So whenever he thinks of them, he'll message me, and it'll be a lot of fun. And I'll probably video while I do that, because it should be next Monday. Well, in about 4 or 5 days, we'll go up and pick them out, which will be fun. But I'll see you next time.